like this because I got that water. That's that dick.
Hi,
That's
Hey y'all.
how's it going out there?
It's
How's it going out there, world?
It's cold and rainy here.
Yeah, it rained.
Cold and
It
rainy.
rained real bad, like in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Like it
It
rained.
started raining in the middle of the day. I had to leave work a little early. I was like, hold on now, because I didn't bring
Like
my umbrella.
whoa. No, I
So,
broke my nail working out. I'm not giving y'all the finger, but
I
I'm
broke it. Okay, first off, can we talk about we gonna get into the agenda, but can we talk about my experience this weekend at a nail salon? Because obviously my nails aren't done.
Mhm.
Well, I need to fill in. So I don't know if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all. Hopefully y'all do what is it? At the real, no, that's the old one. At the real Abdiana, follow me.
Mhm.
But I went to the nail salon. It's like right across the street from my apartment because one of my coworkers recommended it. And I went in. And so when I first went in, nobody was at the counter, you know.
Are they?
Yeah, my coworker was white.
Okay.
And I went in and I was standing at the counter. Nobody was at the counter. And it was maybe like 4 or 5 nail techs in there and they were all working on people. So cool. You know, I was waiting there for a couple minutes. I stood there for about 10 minutes. And then finally, and all of them saw me because they all were just kept looking at me. I'm like, okay. So then finally someone came from like the back and was like, oh, okay, what do you want to get done today? I was like, oh, I want to fill in a pedicure. And then I showed her the design I wanted. And I was like, can somebody here do something like this? And she was like, yeah, we can do anything you need. That's fine. But we're short staffed today. So the wait's going to be about 30 minutes. I said, that's fine. I live, in my head, I'm like, I live across the street. I walked over here. So it ain't no rush. So I sat there for about 30 minutes and then 30 turned into like 45. And then at that point I was getting kind of antsy and I'm like, okay. And then finally somebody came up to me and they were like, yeah, pick out your nail color and then sit right there at this pedicure station. I'm like, okay. So I sat there for probably about another 20 minutes. 25
It's been
minutes.
like an hour and a half.
And I was like, okay, so I don't want to get a pedicure anymore. I'm just gonna get the filling because I really need to get my filling. Like it's cold here anyway. My toes ain't out. I was like, I just need to get my nails done. So I was like, I'm just gonna get the filling. That's all, no pedicure. They were like, okay, and then they sat me at a counter. Meanwhile, I'm waiting. There's been about maybe 3 or 4 other people that have come in, and they are already getting their service started. They've already they asked them, did they want something to drink? They asked them, all these different things. They ain't asked me nothing. So then I'm sitting at the counter, and y'all know me. I'm pretty cool, calm, chillax, relax. I don't do the rah-rah. And I still didn't do the rah-rah, but I was sitting there, and then this other person walked in. And they sat them down immediately and started doing their nails, asked them, did they want something to drink? And at that point, it had been, hour and a half, almost 2 hours. And I had just been, sitting there. And they didn't even ask me if I wanted something to drink. Nobody ever asked me. But everybody else in there had champagne and wine and whatever else they wanted. So I got my belongings and I walked out.
As you should have.
And that was that. But that was just my first time ever experiencing anything like that. And I felt like it was because I was Black, because everybody else in there was white and the nail techs were Asian. I'm assuming, I'm sorry. I hope I'm not saying anything wrong, but they were, Asian. And I just had never experienced that. And I've gone to Asian nail salons before and been seen and never had an issue. But I know people say, people who know where I stay, the side of town I stay in, they say it's like the bougie, upscale, kind of nice side of town, and there aren't a lot of Black people over here. But my thing is, if I'm over here and I'm walking into your nail salon, obviously I can afford whatever services you have. So treat me like everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, you're a customer, period. You know what I'm saying? Just stereotypes aside, you're a customer. So when you walk into a place of business, you expect that you'll be served. So that's one of the reasons why I stopped going to my old nail shop in Trustful. and I don't mind saying the name Gaston Nails because I have no affiliations with them. But I have been going to them for a long time. A long time. And they did my nails pretty well. And there was a specific person who I always let do my nails, whatever, right? My issue with them is even if I make an appointment, I never got seen at my appointment time. And I guess it's like they didn't have like an automated appointment system. It would just be like they would just write in a notebook or whatever.
Yeah.
So like they weren't checking. So if you had walk-ins come in, nobody was like, "Oh, I can't take her because I have an appointment right now." They would just keep taking people. So then when you get there, even though you gotta wait, you gotta wait. And I just felt like, why even make an appointment? And it's been a few times where I had gone and I still waited, and I was like, why is y'all's wait so long or whatever?
Especially when I make an appointment.
Yeah, and I've not made an appointment and just walked in since it seemed like y'all can do that too.
Exactly.
And he was like, "Oh, you had to make an appointment." I'm like, "But when I make an appointment, I still wait forever." So that happened to me the last time I went there. I waited probably like 45 minutes. I got there when they opened, and it's like when they opened, they only had like 2 people there who did acrylics. That's my issue with some of the more like nail salons in white areas. They don't really be doing acrylics all the time because this is no shade. This is no nothing. It's just pure fat. White girls don't always be getting their nails really like done.
They get a little Russian manicure, a little Russian gel, French nail polish, and one color.
Right, or they do the dip or whatever, and then they get on. Like, but I'm gonna be here for a while. I need some acrylic.
I got a picture and I want it to look like this.
I got a design I want.
That's why I miss my nail salon in McCalla, okay?
Yeah.
And I really have half of mine. Like, y'all don't know, because y'all know black women, we don't play by our nails, our hair.
Yeah, I drive just to get my shit done.
I will bring my ass to Alabama. Okay.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
And get my nails done.
I do not blame you.
My girl at Model Nails, and I know a lot of people say they have problems at Model Nails. I ain't never had no issues because I was going to one girl. She moved back across the seas, so now I go to her sister Alex. Shout out to you. I don't know if you ever see this, but Alex, my girl at Model Nails, she did these. She don't never get me wrong. I come in there, she's like, she was like, "Oh, I remember you." She even asked me about my grandma the last time, and I had to tell her she went on, to see the big man.
Yeah.
But and my mama go there, like my grandma used to go there. Obviously,
never had a problem.
Like, never had no issues. So I don't know what I'm about to do.
My girl I go to now in Homewood, I love her. I love the young girls. Because a lot of
black or is she Asian?
She's Asian, but I love when they're young because they actually know what the fuck you talking about. Because sometimes when you go to the older ladies or even like the grown men, they don't have no idea what the hell you talking about. But if I show her a design, she'll be like, "Oh, this cute."
Look, my girl Alex, one day I came in there, she said, "Hold on, she said, I want to try something." And she showed me the picture. She was like, I think you're gonna like this. I was like, "Girl, do you? Look. So if y'all know any recommendations of nail salons in Nashville, people who do like nails, acrylics. Now, I don't have nothing against the homegirls who do the nails at their house, but let me tell you what I'm not finna do. Y'all not finna play me. Now, if I make an appointment and I pay a little whack ass $20 deposit, when I come, can you not be in your bonnet? Can you be up out your bed, awake, alert? Have your kid in their prospective bedroom or wherever. Like, I want to be treated. Offer me a drink, a snack, or something. Like,
put your dog up.
Tell your home girl you'll call her in an hour.
I know that's right. And then too, please don't have to pick your kids up. Please don't have to make nobody nothing to eat. And if you got to do all that, give me a discount. That's how I feel about
Lower them prices, cause I be damn if I come to you and I'm paying $180 or something for a nice little basic design, and your ass don't even want to greet me, talk to me, ask me how I'm doing today.
That's my problem. I can't do the rude girls. So a lot of like the girl who does my hair,
and then the nails don't be lasting. They be popping off the next week.
They sure don't. Like all the people who I get services from now, like the girl who does my hair, Jalencia, she is so nice. She is so nice. Like, she's basically my homegirl at this point because, like, she's so nice. The girl who does my nails, even though, like, I ain't friends with her like I am, the girl do my hair, but like me and her talk while she doing my nails, like she's so nice because sometimes they don't even hardly be saying that for real. So, like that, people don't be having no customer service.
That's really the issue. Some of y'all need to go take a customer service class at the local community college.
If you're not a people person, you may not need to be in like.
You do not need to work a hospitality
jobs. Yeah,
a greeter, a front desk, a register worker. You don't need to do nothing, no hair, no makeup. No, you don't need to be a massage therapist.
No,
you don't even need to be a damn dental assistant. I'm for real.
Like, if you got to be up on people and talk to people and like those kind of things, you need to get your personality in check.
No, really, because some of y'all got some fucked up attitudes.
No, really.
And I mean that. Anywho, let's get to the actual agenda at hand. So, as we were talking about before we started recording, Miss Chloe Bailey has finally decided to stop clapping her cheeks on the ground and tell us when that album dropping. Cause I be damn, we've been seeing ass years straight and ain't got no music.
It's so crazy because I was thinking about this the other day because I was listening to Treat Me Like a Treat Me. Treat me like a treat me. Let me tell you something. I ate an edible one time, and that randomly came on my phone, and I was sitting there like, this bitch really did her job.
Come on, she's talented. Like, we will never, ever discredit Miss Chloe Bailey and her talent. Okay, but like we always do, we gonna be honest. We gonna be real. I want some ballads. I want some vocals.
I do some vocals.
I'm just because she got it.
Oh yeah. She definitely is. She very like diverse. She can give us a whole bunch of different things because she can give us the sexy, but she can give us, she's
gonna be what we were hoping Normani was gonna do. She's gonna give us a mix of pop and R&B. Cause Normani, she came out with her couple of singles, and then it's just like now she's just living life.
I'm ready to do what it do, baby. What you wanna do? That was such a good song.
It was and even that other song she did that had like the little spray paint outfit.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know
she had a little dance break. Everybody's like, "Oh, Normani, that girl, she about to come take over. She gone," and it was like.
No, really.
Girl. Oh, I don't know what's going on, Miss Ma'am. Maybe
it's gotta be the labels. Cause I know at one point, like last year when Chloe was doing a bunch of different like interviews, she was saying it was the label.
So she signed to Parkwood? She
is. I mean, hell, that don't mean nothing. If Beyonce can't be the sole money maker, like the other folks got to bring in money.
They knew she wasn't ready. Cause let's be honest, maybe they were trying to like give her time to like grow some more. Cause I don't know. Again, I hope we get some ballads. I'm all for the booty music, the fun girl, living your life. We young, all that. But I want you to sing a song.
Yeah, I want some good ballads. I want some real like R&B from her because I think she's so good at R&B. Like,
as a producer, even
as a producer, and like the song she did with Ari Lennox on Ari Lennox album was really good. Like, she has a lot of range in her talent. So I just want to see a lot of different things from her.
Yeah,
that song, Surprise. If you be good to me, man, that song is a fucking pop.
And then Lotto had her a good verse on there too.
Yeah, she did.
So
shout out to Lotto.
Miss Chloe, we gonna see what you dropped this single Friday, so we'll update y'all obviously next week on how we feel about.
Come before us with your best.
Cause the girls in that group, we talked about that last episode.
Yeah.
That little group, that little hut.
Yeah, that little tribe.
They just ain't hit. Like, they look beautiful. The gorgeous gowns.
They are, yeah.
Beautiful gowns.
And that's why I said it's got to be like some other like label things. Ever since COVID, everybody claims their company is like don't have as much money and all this stuff. So maybe
do some, I don't know.
Maybe it's like some stuff beyond their control.
Meg Thee Stallion sitting at home right now, so they need to move some of them funds from Rock Nation over to Parkwood and go ahead and sprinkle them out to everybody else. I'm just saying that's what you do. You allocate funds. You reallocate funds when things happen.
They need to, because I feel like if she actually gets a fair shot too. See, it's weird too, because as much promo as she was doing before, she ain't hardly did none for the release of the album. Like, I would have expected her to like.
Because when is it coming out? April or March? It's April, right?
I think.
Let me see. Let's see. March. So yeah, that's 2 months away, babes.
Yeah, I want her to like rev up the engine a little bit.
I guess that's why she's dropping this single Friday. So she's probably about to like be dropping stuff every week.
But hell, it ain't gonna be no more of the album left.
Well, not like songs, but like doing interviews, press runs. She's gonna start popping up.
I'm finna say, hell, we gonna be surprised by 2 songs by the time it come out. Because that was what was concerning
me. If this ain't a ballad,
what was concerning me was I'm like, she dropping too much. Like, we done got about 4 songs.
Like, we gonna see.
I'm excited for her though. I
am. I'm still gonna listen to it. So.
Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna listen to it, because I ain't gonna lie. They were saying online how Ungodly Hour, the album, did not do that well. Like, money wise,
a good album.
Because of it being during COVID, and they really didn't get a chance to promote it and everything like that. But
they still got a Grammy nomination.
They did, yeah. But they were just saying that it wasn't the like big.
I don't know about that, because they ass was all up and down my Twitter feed for all 2020 and 2021 with them backyard performances. I saw them all. They were performing on every show, and the production level was A1. So
that's what I'm saying. What they
they did good. Is good to be expected during those times.
Yeah, because I think what the guy was explaining was, or whatever, was like the money that they invested in them, they were expecting, a bigger return on their investment. And they money wise, numerically,
shut down.
It just wasn't a success thing like that. So that's why
Halle about to get them back. She got that Disney money. She about to get all that money from the Little Mermaid.
Right. So that's why they were saying they think maybe Chloe went on and like came out by herself, because maybe it would have been better if she did something by herself and like separate them and see how that worked, instead of doing another album together and then maybe it don't work well. That's what I think the label was thinking.
Well,
interesting.
We gonna see what Miss Ma'am start doing. Like I said, the single drop Friday, y'all. So
interesting.
We gonna update y'all. Since we talking about Chloe, I got this at the end, but we're gonna move her up. Our queen.
Our queen.
So, how many months has it been since the drop of Renaissance? I don't know. Let's see, July, August.
Oh, dang, it was July. It don't even feel like it.
August, September, October, November, December, January. 7 months, y'all. It's been 7 months since our queen dropped Renaissance. And we did not have not a visual, not a nothing. She just gave us the jams. That's it. She was just like, here y'all go. Be great.
I like it.
The Lavender. And it was wonderful. I still bump it to this day. Cracking album. But over this past week, she and thank God for TikTok. Jesus, thank God.
Why the people just like not obeying rules and still sneaking their phones in?
Y'all gonna get sued. I'm sure y'all done got them cease and desist letters because I stopped seeing the clips, so I don't know what's going on.
I haven't. I still be seeing it on TikTok.
I haven't seen the clips. Maybe I don't know my algorithm, but I haven't been seeing the clips as much as I was seeing the clips. I hear the sound, but not the actual clip. But
I guess I'm, it has died down. I do hear the sound, but I still, it's pages that I follow that definitely still have the video up.
Okay, well,
yeah.
If y'all don't know what we're talking about, our Queen Beyonce performed at the Atlantis, I think, opening of the hotel over in Dubai. And it was just from the 30.
Yeah, I saw a performance where she did Beautiful Liar. And she incorporated like the dance moves and everything in it. Beautiful. Now, one thing I do love about her though is, Beyonce, she recycles things a little bit. So I'm sure we're gonna see some of that in the upcoming tour whenever
I just want her to do the scales.
Yeah.
That's all I need. I have to see that live. I got to. Somebody, I saw in the comments, somebody was like, she's summoning the sirens of the sea. And then somebody was like, she casting spells. I'm like, well, look.
Well, it's good when the Illuminati threats start coming out.
like
Lord,
I can't do like that.
I don't think that was calling up nothing. It could be, maybe I just don't know, but first of all, we buying that up if that's what it is.
The name of the Father, the Son.
We buying that up on this podcast. I don't care if it is Beyonce, but yeah, our girl did good, and it looked like
it was blue out.
Yeah, it looked like it was such a good show. They paid her $35 million. It
was 35. I saw it was like 28. I just know it was millions.
Oh, I saw 35. Maybe she took home 28 after she paid for everything. Maybe after they paid for the show and paid the dancers and stuff. Maybe I don't know.
I don't know, but still, for one night,
that's how you know it's money in Dubai. Like, that's insane. I think that's so cool. I follow a lot of people. I follow this girl who's like I think she works for like The Cut or something. And she vlogged like her going to Dubai, and she had a +1 and the whole experience or whatever. And she didn't take any videos of the performance, but like she showed how they had put them up in the hotels and stuff and just how nice it was. That's the kind of shit I'm manifesting for us. Like, that was so cool.
Look, Beyonce, I don't know if you'll ever stumble across this, I don't know. But if you ever want to,
okay, keep us black bougie and
holla at your girl. Okay. In my Keke Palmer voice.
Holla at your girl. Yeah, very much.
Oh.
I know it ain't the style. Yeah. It's your girl. I love
Keke, holla at us too. Keep a job, Palmer. I just saw something you dropped something today. You coming out with another project. Holla at us. Okay.
Please.
I know you be on the interwebs. Holla at your girls. Okay, let's get into the more. I don't even know.
I was about to say, speaking of the girls, so this one came from a clip that Albany sent me about. It was from T.S. Madison, but apparently there was a fake article online that says that the trans community was upset and enraged over Aretha Franklin's Natural Woman song. And that song, just for reference, came out in 1968.
Before me, you, and a whole bunch of motherfuckers was born.
Yeah. But before, like, this was ever a big deal. I don't think... I mean, I'm sure that people were having the feelings and things of that nature, but I don't even know if a lot of this was a possibility then. I don't think people was even...
I think there were people like who did it, but it wasn't as on Front Street. Like, it wasn't as like in your, every day, very common, very normal, But
I'm sure then too, it was way more
secretive, I think.
Stigma behind all of it and all the things.
Personally, I don't know if you all saw the clip of T.S. Madison, how she was saying how she felt about the fake article and all of that, and I'll try to insert a clip of what she said. But I kind of agree to a certain, only because like with the part, if we're talking about, I guess, gender and sex assigned at birth. If you the song, like she said, is natural woman, and if we are talking about science from the science perspective, then trans women are not technically, and please don't nobody cancel me for this, natural. Natural as in biological, came out the womb that way with female reproductive organs. Women. So, and plus, if we just like, if we put that aside, like honestly, if we're gonna start dissecting shit like that, we ain't gonna be able to listen to no music, watch no TV shows, watch no movies, read no articles, read no books, do anything. We're not gonna be able to like, and I personally, and this is coming from a person who I'm Black, I'm female, and a bunch of other things too. And I just feel like it's getting a little bit too sensitive now. Like, I think it's just like you gotta walk on eggshells. Like even the other day at my job, we celebrated Lunar New Year, and I had to like decorate. And I was so like on edge with even putting out some of the like Chinese New Year stuff with the writing and symbols, because I'm like, I don't know what this stuff says. I don't know if this is offensive to somebody. I don't know if I'm putting it in the wrong way, direction, how, you know, like it's just like, and I was really like, and I ended up putting out something that was Japanese, and we had to take it down, and it's just like, you know.
And then too, in the wake of the shootings that just happened, it's like, you know, this is a sensitive time for, you know, Asian people and their culture, so you just want to be sensitive to everybody. I think, like, I agree also with T.S. Madison. I feel like, I mean, technically, you know, what she's saying is, like you said, you know, they're not, but why? Who like sit up and be like, why would Aretha Franklin say that?
I think like, we wanting to stir the pot, like she said.
You know, like, I think that's crazy. Even though, like we said in the beginning, this article is fake, but I feel like it's people like get outraged about stuff like this all the time. Like, even there are people online who wanted to boycott Beyonce because she performed in Dubai, and they don't acknowledge like same-sex marriages and like same-sex rights.
They paid her $35 million.
Exactly. And so T.S. Madison was like, so what you gonna do when Beyonce perform in America and she perform in states that don't recognize same-sex marriages or
they overturn Roe versus Wade?
Yeah. Like, are you gonna still be outraged? So it's that kind of thing. Like,
if y'all are, please, so I can get some of them tickets.
Please,
that'd be a little bit cheaper.
Matter of fact, don't go. But like, I just feel like it's kind of like a fake outrage all the time for no reason, and that's why a while ago I was like, I don't have anything wrong with like inclusivity, because I don't hate nobody. I want everybody to live their life, but I feel like we can't be so inclusive that it's like crazy. Like, so inclusive that it don't make sense anymore. Like, and I feel like too, some people just don't agree with you. Some people just don't like it. Some people love it. Some people think it's okay. Some people don't. Like, you are never going to be able to change everybody's mind. That's just a fact of the world. Like, hell, the name of our show, we 2 Black women on the computer. Hell, overseas, we can't even do that.
Hell, in some places here, we probably can't do that.
It's just so many, like, let other people have their opinion. I feel like it's okay to be offended by stuff if it's wrong and if it's offensive and it's, you know, supposed to be that way. Disrespectful. But it's like, somebody just disagreeing with you is not a threat to your, like, life. Like, you can disagree with people and still like move the fuck on.
Agree
like,
to disagree.
Yeah, like your favorite color might be red. My favorite color might be blue. like we not finna fight because of that.
Yeah, or start talking crazy, or
Like,
I don't know, like
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? That's
it's a little bit
so crazy to me.
too hectic now. Like I said, it's just you
Yeah.
can't say shit. Can't say nothing because somebody gonna be. That's why, like, even about the, and I know a lot of people go back and forth about this, but the females thing, you know, when like they say men say females, to me, it's not the word, it's the tone. So I don't really be offended when a guy be like, man, y'all females, because I know he probably trying to stop himself from saying bitches. And I understand that. Like, cool. But it is the tone. If you were talking to certain people where they're like y'all females, it does seem again derogatory. It don't offend me as much as a lot of women be like, yeah, y'all, he said females, it's females. But I think it's the context in which you say it in and how you and who you talking to, you know?
I think it's that, and like you said, it's like the way they use it. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, like how you said, I know they're trying to stop themselves from saying bitch. So sometimes I'm like, I don't like that because I know what the fuck you mean. Like these females, yada yada yada. I don't like that. Now, do women say stuff that men don't like? Yeah, because you know we be calling men fuck niggas and like
pussy ass niggas,
yeah, weak ass niggas, whatever. Like we say,
I know niggas who don't like being called niggas.
Exactly. So like. We all be in the wrong, but the female thing do be funny acting. But also what I wanted to say about this is like when you start getting offended by stuff that came out so long ago, like this song with Aretha Franklin, I want people to like just use your common sense, okay? Aretha Franklin grew up in the church. Her dad is a pastor. You know, he was not a saint, and neither was she. But
I was about to say
that's a completely different time. It's 1968.
Yeah, and I don't think she was thinking about like when she made the song. The song isn't a song that's talking about like being a woman in the sense of like, you know, I don't know, femininity, if that makes sense. I feel like it's coming from the place of this man loved me so much. It make me feel like a woman. Like he just, you know, put me in my soft girl era. Basically, like it's not like her talking about my titties, my booty, my clit, my
like, you make me feel beautiful. Like you make me feel good.
It's
like
a
you
love
make me feel like a
song.
woman. Yeah. But I'm saying like it's the same thing. Like when I was talking about Boosie, like Boosie is a damn near, he 50 years old, damn near 50-year-old man from Louisiana. What do you expect?
True.
Like,
but I think it's because of the magnitude of his platform. I guess people
I do agree
like,
with that.
His words hold a lot of power because he's such a. It's a lot of 50-year-old Mississippi niggas. You know, it's a lot of or 50-year-old Alabama niggas or 25-year-old Alabama or you know that Boosie represents a lot of men in a big ass region. So I think that's why people kind of hold Boosie to the fire. I.e. me, because I be holding him to the fire because again, it's like what he says holds a lot of weight because if Boosie get on his page and is like, man, we should shoot all the motherfuckers that it's gonna be some hood niggas in Bessemer. It's gonna be some hood niggas in Fairfield. It's gonna be some hood niggas over there in Forestdale and all the other Dales and Roebuck. Like that's gonna go through that shit.
Now I agree. Like he has a large platform, but like if he was on his platform saying that, like go kill these niggas or go kill whoever, then of course I feel like that's wrong. But like people who get online and just spew their opinion, just like we doing on this podcast, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to take into account where they from, and I just don't expect Boosie to agree with everything I think. Like that's literally like talking to my dad, a 50-something-year-old man from Alabama. My daddy do not be down with that shit. I'm just being honest.
But then how would you feel about people who would say like, okay, there's no difference with Donald Trump?
Yeah, but we're not going to change Donald Trump's mind. Like Donald Trump is wrong and he the president. But like those white people that follow Donald Trump, have their mind changed yet?
I don't know. It might have some of them, a couple of them.
Like,
Then all the repercussions
right.
of January 6th, because they still
got no
firing
damn
niggas to this
repercussions
day.
for real.
A lot of them people lost their jobs.
And that's it. They're white, they'll be fine. Like, unless they got kids or something that's gay, they need to have like one-on-one conversations with people who can change their mind like that. But like us going in on them on the internet, I don't feel like it really be doing anything. Like, those people are gonna think what they think any damn way, because they've been thinking like that all their life. They've been raised like that. And some of those people you just not gonna be able to change. Like, if that was the case, racism would be like kind of gone. You know what I'm saying? Or like these young people, like when you see the folks marching at the rallies, these ain't middle-aged white people. These white people younger than us sometimes, talking about you won't replace us. That's indoctrinated in them. Like, that is ingrained in them. All these people, you're not gonna be able to change their minds. So I think like when you before you get mad about what somebody say, you should just look at the facts and be like, yeah, I ain't got time. Because I'm not gonna argue with you either. Like, why would I go back and forth with somebody who is hell bent on what they believe already? I'm not going back and forth with you. If you don't believe it and you don't agree with me, that's cool.
Yeah, I agree. I think it just, again, I think it's because of the people and their platforms. Because I don't think most people don't care about regular nobodies who ain't doing nothing much. What they
I mean, but maybe we need to, I don't know, they talking to their audience. Like, that's why they got a platform. Like, it's a lot of people out there who really agree with Boosie. So he got a right to say what he want to say. And then it's people who really agree with, like,
I think he has a right to say what he has to say, but when he starts coming after people and their families directly, I think that's inappropriate. Like him talking about Dwayne Wade, Gabrielle Union, their kids, their family, or other people and their family and their kids and the choices that they make. I think that's when he is crossing the line, and again is misusing his platform.
Yeah, I agree.
That's hate speech. You are, that's hate speech.
Yeah, I agree. I just feel like, what we gonna do about it?
Oh, I mean, they could send him.
You know what I'm saying?
They could sue his ass. I mean, we can't do nothing about it. But I'm just saying, there. I mean, look, sometimes your words do have weight. It's folks who have a lot of money because they didn't say some. What's the girl Tasha K and Cardi B? Because she went online saying Cardi B had herpes or something.
Yeah,
and she had to pay her how much money?
Too much that she ain't paid yet. But like, I feel like that's. She's not speaking her opinion though. She putting out just blatant lies. You know what I'm saying? Like, just blatant crazy ass stuff. Like, but if she was just on her show and she was just like, oh, I don't like Cardi B, or I don't whatever, like, that's her own opinion. Somebody who doesn't like Cardi B is gonna eat that shit up. You know what I'm saying? She's wrong, but that's the world we live in. And it's like, can we get mad at her for doing that? Yeah. But at the end of the day, somebody is like putting that battery in her back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much stuff on the internet we don't agree with. I just feel like you cannot live your life being mad at what everything somebody says. Like, if you feel good about what you're doing, you living in your truth, you happy about it, what the fuck you mad about what they said about you for? And you not even their audience. They're gonna have followers anyway. Like, they're gonna have that anyway.
I guess it's just, if something, you are a part of something, you feel sensitive. That's like if I saw a clip of somebody saying, man, black women are the worst women on the fucking scum of the earth, I would still feel like attacked because I'm a black.
I would be like, that's so crazy, and I would keep scrolling because I know that's a damn lie.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's a damn lie, but that don't mean that I'm not gonna have an emotion. Not saying that I would go on his page and be like, da da da, but that doesn't mean I'm not gonna be like, damn, like we always going through, have a emotional reaction to it. But
I mean, it's just like how they put the Park Date episode thing back out again. I have zero interest.
Oh, the Park Date. I was like, Park Date. What Park Date? Oh, girl,
I have zero interest.
I feel like they using that, and they can see this if they want. I don't care because this is my podcast.
I know it got a whole lot of views, so that's why they doing it.
They using that because I fucking went viral. Because of what I said, and then the thing about it is, we be arguing, not arguing. We ain't been arguing, but me and them have been going back and forth in the DMs because they were like, I forgot what they said, but today, what did he say? And again, this ain't to like expose them or nothing. Like I still fuck with them. Like I don't care. You know, if y'all went viral on my podcast, I would definitely be using that shit to fuck up. But I told him I'm not opposed to going to the park. That I'm just opposed to it being my first interaction with people. And then he said, you should have focused more on that. You make it sound like you'd never be caught in the park. But I'm like, I said on y'all podcast, if you go back and listen to what I said, I
don't have no interest in going back and forth with you because I said what the fuck I said.
I know. I'm just saying, don't be in the DM, like, don't be in my DMs saying like, oh, well, you should have focused more on that. I did. I said it.
You could have edited the clip and put that in there.
That's what I told him. That's what I told him. I said, if you go back and if you would have gave them the full clip, I literally said, it's not the park I have an issue with. It's the park as a first date.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm just a gold digger, and
that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't let people. That's a good example because it's like you can't. You know what you said. You know how you feel about it. You can't let people get you up in arms about something when the only reason why half of them want to go to the park is because they cheap as fuck.
And that's what I told him. I said, if we keeping it a book,
if we keeping it a book that you ain't got,
you not
the only reason why they want to go to the park is
and you cheap as fuck. You don't have, you are not financially. I'm not gonna say broke, but I'm gonna say you're not financially stable.
Yeah, I mean, you take everybody that you date because that's what he told us on there. You take everybody that you date to the same park on the same date. That's weak as fuck. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't got to go back and forth with you about what I said. It's on the show. Click the link in the bio. I have no interest in it, but I enjoy the likes and I enjoy all the debate and run all that up. But me going back and forth about how I feel when I already told you, I ain't got no time to do that.
And then I don't know, they sent me, I don't know if you saw that thing they posted with the Alicia Keys lyrics, and they were like, see, Alicia didn't even mind about going. And then I said she was working in a fucking diner.
What she said? We could just go to the park or something?
Yeah, the one where she was calling Mos Def.
Oh, okay.
With the child when she was working in the diner.
It's a preference. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a preference. Everybody doesn't like the same thing. So I don't know why people want folks to agree with them on everything. Same thing for this whole conversation. Everybody doesn't like everything that you like. And you can't make them. And you can't be mad if they don't. If you want to go to the park and sweat your damn edges out on the first date, have at it, sis. Get your ass out there. I want that for you.
Look,
I want you to have that.
Look, let's play matchmaker. It's
I want you to have that.
Go over to Horror Stories 205. If you a park date girly, there are some niggas for you. Your husband is over there. Yeah. He's gonna take you to the park and not spend no money on you, and he gonna maybe get you an ice cream sandwich. And y'all can walk around. And he may or may not eat your pussy, girl, because he don't really do that either.
And I'm not even shaming.
But that's your husband.
Yeah, I'm not even shaming because if you like that, then you like that.
Go over there, girl.
Am not a nature girl. So as for me and my edges, we will not be rolled up in the park the first time I talk to a nigga. That is just me. So the man I talk to, he's gonna be a gentleman and he'll say, okay, cool, where do you want to go then? Because I like you and I still want to go out with you, but I'm not gonna have a debate with a nigga about where we going if I said I didn't want to go.
I'm definitely not debating with a nigga who taking me out. The moment you tell me you're not taking me where I feel as if I should be taken, that need to be the title of the episode. feel where I should be taken or something. Like, I'm not going.
It's like everybody not gonna agree with you. Get on.
Like, I was on the apps, y'all know, because I'm in a new city, so I've been trying to just see who I can see. And I swiped on this white boy. He was kind of cute. This nigga messaged me and said, or this white boy, he messaged and said, come through. I said, I didn't even say nothing. I said, a match. Like, come through.
Because now you giving me Dahmer vibes and get on.
Come through. First of all, you's white. I don't normally date white men, but you was fine. So But come through, not no hey, no good night, good morning, ask me how I'm doing. How my name is Matt.
I'm good.
Bye. Bye.
Y'all know how I feel about pink penis anyway.
Well, I don't know who sending me.
Put some heat to it.
Speaking about heat,
I don't like that.
The Good Morning America situation. Ooh, Lord. I feel like we've been talking about this for a minute now, but it's like shit keep coming out. Like, damn, DJ Holmes, damn.
Well,
I ain't trying to kick a nigga when he down, but damn.
But
damn, you was out here in the street more than you was at home.
Child.
So the homegirl, the co-anchor, has come out and said she has felt blindsided by all the other office affairs that have seemed to rise to the surface since they office affair rose to the
you was fucking them and now you blindsided.
This the part that got me weak. She said she just collateral damage. Ma'am.
Girl.
You not only were fucking a married man, you yourself are married and you were fucking a married man. And you gonna talk about you feel blindsided?
That ain't nothing but white tears. That's all that is.
I kind of feel bad for TJ.
He's just trying to get his rocks off, child, and ain't nobody sticking beside him.
Oh no, his wife gone. She gone. It looked like the first side bitch. She is now gone. The other office girl who said she felt coerced by him because he was her boss. She gone.
Girl.
See, I don't want to say what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it. TJ, when y'all mess with the melanin deficient ass women.
In the wake of Bill Cosby,
I'd be scared.
In the wake of Me Too. In the wake of
Harvey Weinstein,
Russell Simmons, Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, all of them.
All the things.
Oh, even what's that guy named? Matt Lowry, the one who was on Today's Show.
Who?
The one who was on the Today Show, and he had like a button under his desk, so when the women would walk in his office, he would like lock the door.
Oh hell no! I think I missed
it's like Matt Lauer or something like that. He was on the Today Show for years. He got fired for the same exact reason. I'm gonna be honest with you, men. It's not just men who do stuff like this. So quiet the noise in the comments. But men are so slow. Like men are so slow, and it's so many times where I could tell that like men. My mama always say this.
They comprehension skills.
They don't be thinking. My mama always say this. She
use your common sense.
and his ass too. My mama always say
we already know he touched. He can't read. He's illiterate.
Yeah. My mama always say men be thinking with their other head, not their head.
No, not at all.
No.
I know they say like women are emotional, but I feel like because of that, we think shit through more. Like we think about shit before we do it more because of our emotions, because of how it makes us feel. But them, it's like you dangle a motherfucking carrot in front of the damn rabbit, and he damn attacked the carrot and you for dangling it. So now you caught up in the whirlwind of it all. It's like they see the cliff and they jump off of it, and then when they fucking crash, they be like, "Damn, I didn't know it was gonna hurt like that." Well, what the fuck did you expect?
I didn't know. And honestly, if you want to think of it like that, men are the more emotional ones because they feel like they can't, like, if they can't satisfy their urges, then it's a problem. Like all the times where men do stuff to women and then they be like, well, what does she have on? She must have tempted him. Like, why can't you control your damn self? And I'm the one
and sit your ass down.
And I'm the one that's emotional, and you can't even like control your damn penis. And I got the problem.
or keep your penis in your pants at work. Cause why the fuck, TJ, now come on, come a little closer.
Please.
Too close. Now, if you gonna cheat, you don't go out here and be with women's.
Women.
Why is you being with the women's at your job? How many times do we have to see how this shit fucking play out for folks to realize y'all need to stop fucking so damn close to home and money?
Oh, yeah. Home and money. Home and money. You said that. Yeah. Slow. Because they be slow. That's why people say women could cheat for years. Nobody would ever know it. And then men cheat for 2 days and we'd be like,
y'all get caught up because you fucking your damn assistant. Y'all get caught up because you fucking the babysitter. You get caught up because you fucking your coworker. Y'all fuck the people that y'all wives either know y'all around every day or see every day. Like you have sex with your wife assistant. You have sex with your wife hairdresser. You know she gonna see the bitch, and you know we gonna sit here and talk about how good life is and how good the PP is. Like,
it don't be making sense to me.
It's just like it's too many bitches scientifically. If you look, it's more women to men. I'm just saying. I don't know the numbers of it all, but it's like I'm sure like at least 20 bitches to one nigga. Why is you picking the 20 that we hang around?
Cause they lazy. They lazy. I thought about this the other day. Those are the women that, since they're so close to them in proximity, it's probably easy for them to like, you know, find an end. You know what I mean? Like, you know how when you around somebody and y'all kind of like, you know, have this rapport and like, you know, you might have
the familiarity.
Yeah, like maybe it's easier for them to get in there than just like pick up women, because all men ain't got game, and that's
most men don't have game.
They don't have no damn game, and so it's probably just easier to talk to women like that who they kind of know.
I was at a New
like,
Year's party and this nigga came up to me and said, "Hey, yeah, I'm about to head out. So what's your Instagram?"
I'm sorry, who are you?
Sir, first of all, I'm here with somebody. I've been sitting by them all night. Did you not see them? Second of all, is that what you say when you want to get to know somebody? Because
come again?
And you ugly, but that's neither here nor there. So
you don't.
We gonna keep you in our prayers, TJ, and keep it in your pants. Don't fuck nobody else.
Yeah.
Do not.
Yeah.
Because I'm surprised he ain't got no more little TJs running around the way he
At
been
this
running
point,
around.
don't even masturbate. Just abstain.
You need to go meditate.
You need to talk to somebody.
You have a problem,
sir.
Okay. And so, since next week it will be the beginning of Black History Month, we're gonna end.
Cause I'm black, y'all. And I'm black,
y'all. I don't know if y'all remember that clip from the movie. But Ron DeSantis, who is he? That congressman, that governor? What is he? The governor? He's governor, right?
Yeah,
he's the governor of Florida. Ron DeSantis has been in the news a lot lately because he signed a bill or passed a bill that basically banned African American studies from being taught in the advanced classes. Basically saying that learning African American history lacks educational value. This ain't the first thing his ass has done. He's been on a rampage, I feel like, since he's been in office. I feel like I always hear his name. But I feel like this ain't the first time we've heard this. I feel like this was like something that they were trying to do in several places.
Oh yeah.
taking
They
Black
want to
history
get
out
relevant.
of the history, basically saying that it was by the students learning Black history, it was teaching them racism. And I find that just very crazy and hard to believe because y'all barely teach Black history in the first place. And the only people y'all talk about is Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks and Harriet Tubman, and maybe if y'all a little spicy that day, Malcolm X. And so I feel like that's very hard. How are we teach? If anything, y'all are teaching racism by teaching all that damn white history all damn year long, and all the kids is learning about how white people came and conquered and war and took over and killed people all the damn time.
Yep. I just went to a book signing on Sunday. It was for a book because I designed the cover. But it was a bunch of different educators in there from Birmingham, and they were talking about how important it is to continue to teach Black history, because especially when you teach Black kids, there's already, there is more representation on TV now, but there's not always a wide variety of representation. Because if you teach in inner cities, some of the things that they've been exposed to is, just rap music or just certain kinds of films or just certain kinds of Black spaces. And so, like, to be able to see yourself in a space where, like, you can be a scientist or you can discover things, or look at this person, they're so courageous and they're from here or whatever. And it's just so important to do that. I don't know why this has become white people's plight right now. Like, to get rid of like critical race.
I feel like they grasping for straws. I feel like
they know it's important for people to know their history, and like in the era of people being so woke, I think they like to combat that by saying like, okay, well, we just won't fucking teach it then. You know what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of the white schools already don't teach it, just like you said. Because my sister, she went to Fultondale. They didn't even do nothing for Black History Month.
I didn't learn a lick of damn Black history at Bessemer Academy, okay? And I know it was a small school and predominantly white small school at that, but we did not ever learn any Black. When I say they didn't even acknowledge Black History Month, and they had several Black students, because the damn football team was damn near Black, all Black. All the sports were played by the niggas. So, but they never acknowledged, any of that, so.
I think that's so sad. Crazy. Like, I always, even in elementary school, I'm not gonna lie, I guess because I went to Birmingham City Schools and that's mostly a Black school district. We learned a lot about civil rights, and I feel like just being in Birmingham, how could you not? Like, it being in Alabama or any of the southern states, period, you would be a damn fool to not teach Black history, because you're literally in the place. You know what I'm saying?
Them folks don't give a damn. Matter of fact, they don't want to even think about it. They probably would like to forget.
Oh, hell yeah. They be walking to the museum, probably see their grandma.
They probably want to, right? Like, they don't want to, like I said, I went to Bessemer Academy. I hope folks see this. They did not teach not a lick of Black history. And then several, what was that? 2020. Fast forward to 2020 when all that stuff was happening, my environmental science teacher from high school reached out to me crying and all that with the white tears and talking about how can I do better and da-da-da. And I'm like, first of all, you a science teacher and not once, and you teach environmental science at that, and not once did you ever even mention George Washington fucking Carver.
Ooh.
Who fucking took peanuts and created so much damn shit from the fucking environment with the peanut. Like it's like, again, it's the stuff that y'all don't even like, and this is for if white people watch our show, y'all don't even consciously take the time and the effort to either learn the stuff from our history to incorporate it, or you don't take the time to care enough to, if you do know, to share the information.
Yeah.
And that's the issue. That's the whole issue.
Yeah. And it's really because they've never had to. Like, when you just live your life like, oh, I don't really know. Like, you don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't think that is a thing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else around you thinks that it's something that you should know about. You never think about it. And now, in your big old age, you texting black students or emailing them trying to say what you can do better. Every fucking thing.
First of all, you should have damn text me. That's where you should have started off at. First of all, why are you texting me crying? Let's start off there. Because I don't have sympathy for you. Like, what am I supposed to feel? Why are you crying? That's really
that's crazy.
Let's put a pin in that, because why do y'all always cry? Because a friend of mine told me about a situation that he had at work where his coworker started crying because they had said that he would say, oh, hey guys, and and somebody told him that, that could be perceived as a little bit offensive, because you always say hey guys or what's up boys, and it's obviously that women are in the room, and it's like you kind of blatantly.
That's one of them things we just talked about.
Yeah, and it's like he started crying when the people told him, and he was like, I just didn't know that you. But my thing is, again, if you walk into a room and you see multiple different genders of people, why the fuck are you saying, what up, boys? Hey, fellas. Again, it's the like, come on, it's the common sense. Y'all really don't be using y'all common.
They ain't got none.
Like, come on now.
They ain't got none. And I feel like them crying all the time is nothing but manipulation. You know what I'm saying?
Very much so. That's why I don't never feel bad. I never feel bad.
Yeah, first of all, black people be like, what the fuck is you crying for?
That's like, because to me, that's the most manipulative tactic. Like, I have seen so many situations where you can start off in the right. Like, say you go to your boss and you like, hey, so-and-so, Rebecca, she's been coming in late. I've been telling you, Like, for instance, my mother's job, I ain't gonna say where she worked, but she has an assistant at one of her offices who don't never show up on time. She come in, maybe work 2, 3, 4 hours. She always says she gotta leave early to get her kids. Something with the kids, she can't come in. She done used up all her time, don't got no damn time left. But still be coming in half-assed, all of this stuff.
Someone was detected at your front door.
Ignore my security, y'all. But she don't never she's horrible at her job. And my mom has said that she's reported that girl, but they still won't get rid of her. And every time my mom tries to, be the girl's boss and say, hey, you ain't stepping up the way you need to, you ain't coming in, she start crying. And I'm like, I hope you be looking at her. I hope you just be staring at her. She said, oh, I do, because she said, I had you and I was ripping and running up and down all around this state trying to make stuff work. And I was like, exactly. And that's the part that be getting me. It's like, y'all want us to feel bad because you sat up there with John and had them 3 damn babies. And he told you still got to get your ass out there and work. Because he a welder up at the whatever. So, did nobody tell you to do that?
Why are you really like that?
I'm just saying, like, it's like they want sympathy for doing the bare minimum. You want sympathy for doing what you're supposed to.
That's their plight, mediocrity. When Omarosa was on that girl's show, you remember that time, that lady Bethany, when she was on her show, and she was like, it's like this viral clip with Omarosa and this lady named Bethany, and she used to be on Mob Wives or something, but she ended up getting a daytime TV show, and she was like, they were going back and forth because Omarosa be with the shit. And Omarosa was like, yeah, well, I'm not like you. I don't get to be a mediocre white woman and everybody tells me that I did good and I ain't did nothing. And then the audience was like, boo. Omarosa ate her ass up.
It's the truth. It's the truth. We did that last week about Taylor Swift. Yeah. There's nothing extraordinary.
No, white women just go outside and breathe, and then everybody thinks that it's amazing. And honestly, just if you look at the TikTokers, a lot of white girls, they don't be even doing no transitions. They don't have amazing vlogs or makeup tutorials, nothing. They just end up going viral,
or even original ideas,
or even cute outfits or anything like that. A lot of that stuff is not. It's very basic stuff. but they go viral off stuff like that. Meanwhile, it's black creators that are killing it.
Mm-hmm.
They killing it, and they get 3,000 likes or whatever. And not that that's bad, because that's good shit.
Good.
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
Alex.
Yeah, like the whole controversy that they just had with Tarte, where they didn't take any black creators or any people of color for that matter to
Monet
Dubai.
Mitchell was on there. Ain't she of color? Monet Mitchell. Monet Michelle, whatever her name is. The TikTok girl. She black. Her daddy black. And her mama's like, I don't want to miss Middle Eastern. She's black. I'm gonna show she's black. She's like black.
Well, maybe they were talking about how, because I saw where they were saying now, no black people.
I think she was the only black woman, but
maybe that's the problem though.
I'm gonna show y'all a picture. Monet McMichael, Mitchell, whatever her name is. This girl, she black. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She always be viral.
Okay, yeah.
She black.
Maybe she's the only one they took then. Because on the video,
that's her mom. See, this was her and her mom on the Tarte trip.
Yeah, because they were saying
I think she was the only one.
But even if it's just her and you took 15 other people, isn't that weird?
Oh no, it's still bad.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
like,
still bad.
It was a whole thing where they were saying they never really like give black girls they shine and stuff.
There's nothing new in the makeup world. That's why we got Fenty.
Well, of course, but you know, I'm just saying how there's tons of like, hell, I could make a list of black creators they could take on trips, and like none of those people get paid, and they have huge followings. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really crazy. So I don't know, the black thing, it don't surprise me.
But then when I sit back and think about it, the black brands don't be sending their people on trips like that. I mean, it's a couple, but not really. Like, they don't, and I guess I don't know if that's because they don't have the money, like the funding to send or to do stuff. But my thing is, I mean, I feel like that's got to be the move, because that's gonna be the only way that I guess the black creators get their shine. I mean, like, again, who said that? When you don't want to sit at the table, you got to build your own table.
Yeah, because my thought would be, I mean, now, of course, if somebody like that invited me to go, hell yeah, I'm going. They paying for everything, and I'm finna get free shit every day. I'm there. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we should start trying to do our own, like you said, like maybe Fenty Beauty or like Juvia's place or like
Mael before they sold themselves.
Yeah, like some of these other brands can try to do it and then make that a thing and make their stuff lit. Because
Fenty, now Riri, I know you busy, but I mean, Fenty can sponsor a trip to like Trinidad, or where's she from? Ain't that where she from? No, Barbados. Just send the girls to Barbados.
Now I saw too, this girl, she did a TikTok where she said she used to work for like a brand or whatever, and she worked in the department like with the social media and all that, who did the trips and stuff. And she said a lot of that stuff is not even that expensive, because a lot of the like airlines and the hotels and stuff will partner with the brand, because they know that the girls are going to do content they get there. So they just kind of like write it off as free promotion, because they know they're gonna do like a room tour and like all that stuff. So she said they give them like tremendous discounts. So I know when Tarte did send them over there, they flew everybody first class on Emirates. And everybody was saying like how expensive it is. And she was like, it's probably not that expensive, because they have like a lot of mandatory work they have to do when they're there. So like, as long as they do their video and like talk about their room, talk about how nice the plane was and stuff, it's like free promotion. So they partner with them. So maybe
come on, Fenty. What's the other Jackie Iron Forever Mood candles? Hell, you always talking about luxury. Sponsors some girlies for a Forever Mood trip or something. You know, it's enough black brands out here for us to make something shake with the brand trips. Because I'm at this point again, I'm
over it.
Inclusivity, but I'm also like, we got enough Black people who are multimillionaires, billionaires, who got their own brands and their own products that they can give the spotlight to the Black creators. Like how Kev on stage always put all his people around him on, and he give them a spotlight and bring them on tour with him and all of that. It's a lot of other people who can go out here and do that stuff. Like,
I agree. And then too, we cannot always wait on white people to acknowledge us. I mean, they don't even want to study Black History Month. They don't even want to study Black history, period. Like, so they don't want to be a part of our history. So they aren't gonna do it. And I feel like we just have to stop looking to white people to do anything for us. Like, if they do and they do show themselves to be an ally, then fine. But I would not expect it out of them, honestly. Like, I just wouldn't.
Feed them from a long handle spoon, as my mama be saying.
You got to.
From a long handle spoon.
You got to. That's how they doing us.
First of all, they don't even feed us. Let's keep it a book. Ain't no spoon, bitch.
You right about that.
Now that's the title. Ain't no spoon, bitch.
Gather me up. You right about that. You right about that.
Oh, and I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah,
I think that's a good stopping point for us. I'm trying to think, is there anything big coming up? Next week is the Grammys, so we'll see how that goes.
That should be also this Friday. That movie You People comes out with Eddie Murphy.
I'll be watching it in Lauren London.
Yeah, so that should be good.
And Jonah Hill, because there's been a lot of controversy over this movie with Kenya Barris because they say he's obsessed with mixed people couple. And all of that. So we'll talk about that next week. After we watch the movie, see how it is. I tried to watch the new House Party, y'all. Fell asleep. I'll try it again. But I heard it was bad. I was bootlegging it.
Okay.
hdbest.net.
Allegedly.
But yeah, because I heard it had like this portion of the movie where it turned into like a crazy ass like Illuminati something. I don't know. So they had some like conspiracy theories online about it. So I wanted to watch it just to see like, okay, what was what? Yeah. It's trash. I can tell you that much because I fell asleep on it, and just because like nothing against the actors themselves, but I don't know who wrote it. It's not good. It's so
crazy because I remember when they did promotion for it a while ago, and I thought it was gonna be like decent,
And I don't know if it's the storyline or again the way I'm gonna go back and watch the rest of it, but I got about 40 minutes in and I was like,
hell no.
Yeah. And I love Jacob Lattimore because I'm a big fan of The Chi. But my security eye. But yeah. Look, every time somebody walk by, it's like somebody's detected at your front door, and I don't want to turn it off because if somebody do try to bust in here, I want to know. So,
of course, yeah.
But make sure y'all follow us. It's always down there at the bottom at _BBPC. My name on Instagram is at the real Abni Ayana, and then on Twitter is at _Abni Ayana_.
And I'm Jessie _Monique MONIQUE on Instagram, 2 E's on the Monique on Twitter. I don't have my Instagram back. I don't know how to figure it out. I'm gonna just make another one, so stay tuned for that. I'll give you the new name. And yeah, that's all. Keep drinking your water. Keep minding your business, girl.
And stay safe, y'all.
I know that's right. And we'll see you next week, babe.
I told him go harder. She thought she was killing this shit. I told her go harder.